welcome back to my channel. It is Mama's Rule. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. Today we have another pregnancy update video as I'm currently 37 weeks pregnant, you guys. I am in the end of the pregnancy and I'm super excited, getting more and more excited to welcome this little boy. And so without further ado, let's get into this video. I did want you guys to know that towards the end of the video, I am going to talk about upcoming videos that I'm working on so that you guys can stay abreast to that. So 37 weeks for you that are new to my channel. I am due May 2nd. I'm praying that this baby comes May 2nd or before May 2nd, because if he comes after May 2nd, May 3rd, I'm scheduled for a C-section. If you're interested in why I'm scheduled for a C-section, check out my C-section video, which I'll leave in the link below. But let's get into this 37-week pregnancy update. Let's start with symptoms. So this week I've noticed that I definitely had swollen ankles for about 3 days this week, and I'll insert a clip here. I attribute these swollen ankles to going to the gym, which I haven't been honestly in a long time. I went to the gym and I went on the treadmill and I went on something similar to the elliptical machine, and I noticed the very next day that my ankles were swollen, and the swelling did not go down until about 3 days after. So swollen ankles are definitely something that I've been experiencing in this pregnancy. Another thing that I've noticed that I've been experiencing, excuse the noise in the background, but that I've been experiencing is being more tired and definitely finding it very hard to get up out of bed in the morning when I have to prepare myself to go to work. Now with my son Jeremiah, who's 4 years old, when we were pregnant with him, at 37 weeks, that was my date, or that my time that I stopped working. So from 37 to 39 weeks when he was born, I was not working, and I thought it was the best decision for me because that's when the pregnancy really started to get more uncomfortable. This time around, I can honestly say I don't really feel that. I'm just right now, like I said, feeling like it's a little bit more difficult to get out of bed in the morning when I have to get myself ready for work. Another thing that I've been experiencing, and I thought it was because of what I was eating, but I realized that it's not, is heartburn. I have had to re-up on my Tums because heartburn is rearing its ugly head in this third trimester towards the end of this pregnancy, and it has been quite difficult to deal with, but thank God for Tums. Another thing that I've noticed also when I eat or after I eat is I get acid reflux a little bit, not too much, but definitely noticeable. After eating any size type of meal, I have this feeling of something creeping up in my throat. Another thing as far as eating is that I'm eating a lot more, like my appetite has increased, which I'm really surprised by because I've basically been able to maintain the same appetite throughout this pregnancy, but towards the end, I don't know, this baby is hungry, so we are definitely eating a lot more. I'm definitely getting hungrier, and instead of like, let's say your traditional 3 meals, I'm having like 3 meals and then a little bit of a big snack somewhere in between, or a milkshake, not a milkshake, but a smoothie or something like that to kind of hold me over until I get my next meal. Another thing that I've noticed is I'm definitely using the bathroom a whole lot more. I remember we were in church on a Friday night and my son kept getting up to go to the bathroom, and if you've ever been in the church, you know that during certain times you're getting up and the preacher's preaching or whatever the situation is, everybody's looking at you. So he kept having to go to the bathroom, and I was just like, you know what, I can't let this little boy sit here having to go to the bathroom. So I had to get up with him, take him to the bathroom. Lo and behold, I have to use the bathroom too. So every time he had to use the bathroom, literally as soon as I got up, I realized, oh shoot, you have to use the bathroom too. So we must have used the bathroom that night at least 3 times within a 2-hour period. Another thing that I've noticed is that it's, I said it before, hard to get up, wake up and get myself ready to get myself together for work, but it's also harder for me to get out of bed. My husband and I have a king-size foam mattress bed, so your body really sinks into the bed, and the struggle is real, guys, with me trying to maneuver my way out of the bed. And I'm also just It's a lot. It's a lot because this baby is getting bigger and bigger, and I just came to the realization that when he is born, whether he's born via C-section or vaginal delivery, it is in my best interest to probably sleep on the couch for the first 2 weeks or so until I can really get myself together to get out of the bed, because laying on that foam mattress, I'm literally like rolling over to my side to then push myself off of the bed and get up. It is crazy. Another thing that I've noticed as far as a symptom is my fingernails are definitely getting a lot stronger. They were longer, but I did cut them down because I'm not used to having long fingernails, and some were longer than others, so it just to me didn't look right. But they are super strong, and obviously that's attributed to hormones and things of that nature. Another thing, I keep looking over here, guys, because this is where I have my notes, so bear with me. Another major pregnancy symptom that I've experienced in my 37-week update is I am very, or was last week, very, very irritable. Like anything would just kind of make me upset. My husband could attest to that. Some of my coworkers could attest to that. It's really something that I honestly can't explain. It just comes and goes. There's no rhyme or reason. I just get irritated here and there. I don't know about you, but being pregnant, there are certain people that just rub you the wrong way, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it just like that. Another symptom that I have is I'm definitely hot all the time. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you guys already know my husband is normally the person who's hot, and I'm normally the person that's cold. But for whatever reason in this pregnancy, guys, I need the windows down. I need the bedroom window up. I need a fan on. Your homegirl is hot, okay? I'm just hot all the time. I wake up sometimes at night. I'm a little sweaty. It's a lot. So being hot is something that I'm not really that used to. And so the struggle's real. The struggle is real. Along with being hot, I've said this in other videos before, dry skin, just dry, dry all the time. Like I'm always having to moisturize my face, my hands, keep lip balm on and stuff like that. It's just a lot. As far as my belly, which you guys will see in some pictures, I just feel like at this point, guys, I have literally a basketball sitting on my stomach. When I sit down, there's a basketball sitting in my lap. This baby is growing and he is running out of space to chill in. So my stomach is definitely big as I don't know what. In my opinion, although I do carry small, it's a lot, and that I can attribute to with the struggle of just trying to pull myself up and get out of bed. This stomach is something else, guys. I literally feel my stomach sitting in my lap at this point. Another thing, as far as, what do you want to call it, as far as cravings, there are times when I definitely crave sweet things, whether that's like chocolate or ice cream. My husband actually brought me some ice cream last week that I was craving, and that's something that just comes and goes. But something that I have noticed really today that I've really been craving and doing a lot of is drinking herbal tea. Growing up, my grandmother used to always give me tea. And when I got older, I had it so much that I wasn't as interested. But I've noticed during this pregnancy, guys, I am drinking tea all the time. Like at least once a day, I'll have a cup of tea. So tea is obviously something that I'm gravitating towards in these last couple of weeks of pregnancy. And lastly, as far as my symptoms are concerned, my bras are definitely feeling a lot more snug, which lets me know that my breasts are getting a lot more heavier and just preparing themselves to, get milk out for the baby. So those are, as far as what's going on with me, those are my symptoms thus far. For baby, this is what I got from my Ovia app regarding him. He's considered near term at this point, not full term, which I thought at 37 weeks you really were. If you pay attention to some apps or do some research, they'll say that the baby is at 37 weeks considered full term. but then you have some apps that'll say near term. So my specific app that I used for this video, Ovia, said that he was near term. He's not 100% fully developed, although if he was born, he probably would be okay. Another thing is that his eyes are starting to take color. As far as his weight, he's about 6 pounds, 19 inches. His digestive system now has meconium, and if you know what that is going to be his first poop. It's very dark. Meconium, that's what it is. He is, at this point, the size that he's going to be at birth. Going to my doctor's appointments, I do have one scheduled for this week. I'm now a weekly patient at my doctor's office, and I don't know if I'm going to get a sonogram or an ultrasound. I don't think so. I'm hoping that I will, but in all honesty, guys, they didn't tell me that I am, so it's probably just going to be a regular OB appointment, so I won't be able to see the baby or know like how he's positioned or anything like that, but it is what it is. And also, the baby now has strong reflexes, which I can definitely attest to, because last night I was laying in bed and he kind of like tickled the side of my stomach. I don't know if that was like his hand swiping me or his foot swiping past like literally the side of my stomach. Oh my God, guys, I didn't know if I should laugh or like, you know, like ouch, I don't know. But I just thought it was like so amazing, because these are things that I did not experience when I was pregnant with my son Jeremiah. So to be able to experience it with my son now is a beautiful thing. Just different feelings that you wouldn't even think you would feel in your womb or in your stomach. But that was something that was really exciting that I felt last night laying in the bed. That is all I have for you guys in this video as far as my 37-week update. You guys stay tuned for my 38-week pregnancy update. And as promised in the beginning of this video, I do have some upcoming videos that I wanted to share with you guys. I am going to be doing a Walmart free baby box. I only paid $5 for this baby box. So I wanted to show you guys what you can find in that box. I also have my Target baby registry bag that I finally was able to get. So I'm going to put that video out. What's in my hospital bag, which I'm super excited. I don't have everything just yet, but it is all coming together. So that will be out in a couple of days. Also, I'm doing a tag with my husband because he hasn't been on this channel in quite some time. And we're going to be doing the name reveal of our baby once baby is here. So those are videos that you guys can look forward to seeing in the future. I thank you guys so much for watching, and please stay tuned to my next video. Bye-bye.